The Poem of the Man God, the third year of the public life. Chapter 444. Arrival at Capernaum, 4th of June, 1946. I do not know whether spontaneously or because she was informed by somebody, Porphyria is on the little shore of Capernaum when the boats arrive there, and they are 3 instead of 2, which makes me think that someone went to Capernaum ahead of the others to inform that the master was arriving, and to get another boat for the women and Marcia. And with Porphyria are the daughters of Philip and Miriam of Jairus, in addition to the mother of James and John. But my attention is attracted by Porphyria, who, ignoring the wavelets which beat upon the shore with merry and somewhat cheeky laps, as the lake is not yet completely calm, goes into the water up to her knees, and she leans on the boat in which Marciam is, and kissing him, saying, "I will love you also on his behalf, my dear son. I will love you on behalf of everybody." And she is deeply moved when saying so. And as soon as the boat stops and the people in it land, Porphyria embraces Marcian, as she does not wish to cede to anybody the task of making the boy feel that he is deeply loved. She then joins the group of the other boat to venerate the Master, and be able to do so before the people of Capernaum and the many disciples, who have been waiting for the arrival of the Master for a long time, may take possession of Jesus, depriving the women disciples of the joy of having him to themselves. The women crowd around the Master, and only the children of Capernaum can break their circle, squeezing their slim bodies between the women, and thus arrive at Jesus, who is going slowly towards the house. As it is early morning, there are not many people in the streets. They are mostly women going to the fountain or to the market, surrounded by their host of children, or some fishermen who are coming back, taking oars and nets to the boats, to prepare them to go out fishing in the evening. But there are no notables, with the exception of Jairus, who comes forward respectfully to venerate Jesus and to express his happiness, as he has heard that the Master will be staying for some weeks, going at nights to the towns on the lake to speak there in the morning, coming back to Capernaum to rest during the day. And it is Jairus, on account of the respect which he inspires in his fellow citizens, who is the first to succeed in placing himself beside Jesus. And he is successful because he pushes aside his daughter with paternal authority. After him, the more influential disciples are able to join Jesus, that is, those to whom, out of instinctive motion of justice, the others surrender the first places after the apostles. That is the old priest John, the ex-leper, Stephen, Hermas, Timonius, Naomi's son John, Nicolaus, and the shepherd disciples, who are all present with the exception of the 2 who went towards Lebanon. Jesus takes an interest in the others, those who are absent, and he inquires after them of their companions. Are they still fervent? Oh, very. Are they resting at home? No. They are working in their towns or in nearby villages, making new disciples. And what about Amastius? Amastius has gone along the coast and is going down to his own town. He is with Joseph, the disciple from Emmaus, and they want to speak of the Saviour along all the coasts, and they have been joined by their 2 friends, Samuel and Abel, who want to show what the Lord can do, as one was a cripple and the other a leper. Questions and answers. And the road is not sufficient to exhaust them. Neither can Thomas's house in Capernaum receive so many people who are now pressing around the Master, who has come back after such a long absence. And Jesus decides to go towards the country so that he may stay with them all without any preferences. Footnote number 1. Porphyria is referring to Marciam's grandfather, who had died recently.